Hello, everyone. This is Duran's Healing, and welcome to tonight's Healing Circle. For those of you who are new here, welcome to my channel, where I provide weekly energetic updates for the collective. And as I began to blaze this fire tonight, gather around and contribute your very powerful energy, whether it be a like, a share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, let's jump right into the messages to see what the higher energy has in store for us tonight. And the message that's speaking the loudest is coming from your spirit guides, your ancestor team, or your higher team, and they're in the fire, bringing attention to your power. What I'm sensing here in the stones is that they are conveying three different messages, because I can see the shells branch off on three different ways, or in three different ways. You're very powerful, and your power is ignited by the spirit world. But this also suggests to me that you're quite particular. You operate on a strand of energy that is similar to you following a system, following a certain code. What I can see here on a mundane term is you might be a neurodivergent. You might be a nerd or someone that is very strict in terms of your schedule. But your energy is built this way. You may have thought that this was because you need to stay organized. But this has more to do with your energetic frequency connected to the other world that has curated your energy to vibrate or to elaborate or express itself in a certain way. And you can't deviate from it. Even when you try to fit in or follow other regimens, other formulas, it doesn't quite work for you, and you did not necessarily know why. But on a spiritual level, your spirit guides are saying here is that we specifically curated your energy on a certain numerical or energetic code to ensure the success of your healing journey. No matter how far you deviate from this path, all roads lead back to your power. All roads lead back to the spirit world. Your spiritual body, your spiritual self, connecting you to a systemic formula that your energy is radiating on, protecting you, safeguarding you from low vibrational energies, to keep you elevated, to keep you on track. It's like a spiritual contract here, ensuring your success. That's what the first thread of consciousness surrounding your power is about. And the second thread or strand of consciousness that I'm seeing here is that even as you navigate yourself throughout the world in this way, there may be some version or some degree of confusion when you start to sink down to the human experience. When you get in contact with people, when people start to interact with your frequency, telling you stories about their world, telling you stories about their situations, problems, and issues. And as they're telling you the experience of their reality, it's as if you get synced into the energetic vibration that is connected to their body. And you can see all the possible outcomes. You can see all the possible timelines that is going on in this situation, in their world. And you may find yourself saying to people, do you want me to simply let you vent, or do you want me to give you answers? Because the base of this frequency is a problem solver. Getting into action and removing any issues or any barriers or any gaps that you can see show up in their world. Your action base, this power that you're connected to, fortifies your energy to solve the problem. a problem solver, connecting you to a wealth of information, nurturing your ability to open up different portals, open up different gateways that goes beyond you. And you're wondering, how do I have access to this? How am I able to do this? How am I able to see this? It is because of your power. And the third thread of information that your power is connected to is telling me that even though you're on a system, even though you're following a certain energetic coding, it also has a clause or an element that allows total freedom, total liberation of yourself. Expressing yourself out fully on the vibration of the realm of fire, of the realm of the spirit, igniting all of your forefathers and foremothers' energies to be funneled through you. People may think you're a different person when you get active, when your energy is charged up, when your adrenaline is rushing. This is what is requiring you to be around certain spaces, certain people that vibrates on this energy so it can't express itself out fully. You may not be able to associate with your work friends when you're activated in this way. Because it's like they're two different people. It's on two different energetic strands because of this protective clause that your power is connected to, that allows you to be free. This is the part where you get to drop your guards. You don't have to worry about being something to someone. You get to exist in total freedom, allowing the energies of your lineage to push through you and you break waves. This is the part of you where you don't say no. This is the part of you where the impossible does not exist. Anything is possible with this vibrational energy that's attached to you. And it exists with liberation. It exists in this freedom part of yourself. And this opens the door for you to connect with the magical kingdom, with the spirit world of nature. Yeah, segueing itself to a whole new world. Wow, very large message surrounding your power that is sitting in the fire. But what I will do, even though these threads of consciousness spoke very loudly, I would like to pull the cards to get a little bit more insight about your power being grounded in the spirit world. What is this platform of power about in the spirit world? And the cards that came out were Sound Mind, Rubik's Cube, Course of Action, Guidance, and 777. And what I'm downloading here is that your connectivity with the spirit world has the capacity to sound your mind. This is the type of energy where you can connect to and you feel good about yourself. You get excited. You get a wave of peace rushing over you. This may be an indicator for those of you who are looking for the space that you need to get to in relationship to your power. It's in a space of peace. It's in a space of soundness. And the energies around you will connect you to the right kinds of vibration. And this is like a messenger. This is like cues and signs of where you need to go. Because your energy is very complex and you have the capacity to show up on many different planes and many different worlds as your energy allows you to do so. And this may challenge you a bit in terms of which direction to go in the realm of your power. And they're saying the course you need to follow is that of action. You will feel called to take action because the peace in your spirit will light you up so much. You will have no choice but to move, period. You will move when you feel called to. This isn't something you have to question. Your body will knows it. Because you've been given a high level of spiritual guidance, being that this is coming from the fire. This is coming from the truth. This is coming from your spiritual ancestors, your higher team relaying the message. They have incorporated this into your spiritual body, into your physiological makeup. So your body will tell you which way you should go. If you find yourself sinking down, find yourself in tumultuous energy, you don't feel good, that's not the direction of your power. The direction of your power comes with soundness, joy, vibration, revitalization, and action, period. 777 came out. This is confirmation. Pure confirmation of which way you need to go for those of you who are in need of guidance. This message is here offering up to you a method, a way for you to go to connect to your power, no longer feeling like you're carried away by life, feeling like an amateur, feeling like you don't have the strength or the fortitude to make a decision of which way you should go. You should always lead in the direction of your power. And being that it is in the fire, you're greatly supported by the spirit world. No matter what you do, you will succeed. And they're ensuring that. Period. Very blazing message. Very militant. And if you stayed with me thus far in this blazing fire, please be sure to like, to share, subscribe, or comment below to let me know how these messages are showing up in your world. And with that being said, I'm going to shift the energy to get out of this blazing fire of the spirit world. And go to your second ancestor stone, which is residing in nature, in the realm of change, in the realm of transformation. And there's two key elements or two key stones here. On one side, it is the bone that symbolizes that you have something that needs to be picked, an issue that is permeating around your energy. And on the other side is your doll representing you, facing up as if you're a deer caught in headlights, confused by the blazing light that is coming from the car above, shocking you, captivating your energy or your attention. And what I'm downloading here in this message is that something surrounding an issue that is in need of change. Some of you may have dealt with a problem or an issue that has really disrupted your energy. It's like a thorn in your side that won't go away. And you may be caught like a deer in headlights because you have exhausted all options. At this point, you're throwing your hands up and allowing the energy to do what it sees fit, because you may be feeling like it is above you. But the energy is saying that change is needed. But I would like to dive into the cards to see what this energy is about. It's not very clear. It's still vague even in the stones. What is this bone that the collective has to pick about? And the cards that came out were peace, impossible, off the grid, create a new paradigm, and radical changes. And what I'm downloading here is that you are indeed a person of peace. And no matter what situation comes into your world, this is the outcome that you are working towards no matter what. But somehow, this situation that has presented in front of you may seem like it's impossible. It's impossible because the people around you are not desiring peace. They don't want reconciliation. Because the energies that I'm sensing here, give me 1 second, it's very complex. These type of people around you operate in confusion. They operate in manipulation. They operate on very dark and negative energies. This is counter to who you are and the way you move. And this is why the energy that you come with may seem impossible for you to solve or to handle. It may seem like it's above you because you do not have the capacity to deal with the darkness that runs around you. It may make you feel like you want to go off grid. You don't want to have any association with these type of people. But there's something here about your responsibility to create a new paradigm that's keeping you attached to this situation, even though you energetically want to remove yourself. But it seems like you can't. It seems like the energies around you are attached to you in a unique way that keeps you connected. This is very complex, is what I'm seeing here. And the only way this situation can resolve itself is that these people either join you or go off to their own direction. This is radical. This is a radical change that is existing in your world that is doing two things. And one of them that I'm sensing is that it's giving you a lot of information about the human spirit. It's giving you a lot of downloads, hard truths about how dark energies work, around how people will live in toxicity and negativity and thrive in it. This is completely counter to how you operate. But you're getting a wealth of knowledge, even though it is given to you in a very difficult and challenging way. And the other message that I'm seeing is that you have to allow people to choose the path, putting you in the position to hold the line of your energetic frequency, expanding you to new territories, expanding you to a new paradigm, a new way of seeing how to be and hold the fort of light while others operate in darkness. You may not have ever held a container of energetic positivity this long in your life, but you're doing it, and you will not allow these people to break you. You're allowing this energy to make you anew, to fortify you in a way to say, I will be as light as you are dark. And as long as you're willing to stay in it, by being close to me by way of proximity, I will be a leader and a warrior in this way, no matter what, pushing you into a new frequential vibration that you did not know you were going to break open, shifting the grids of things. I'm seeing an energetic grid of the consciousness being pushed. Like the energetic lines are being pushed by you holding this fort of positivity, of light and love as others around you still operate on a low vibration. You're going to make it through it because what I do know is light shifts away darkness. They will not be able to stay around you too long because they do not want to operate in the way that you do. But there is a cutoff point. Will they fold before you or will you fold before it? And I'm here to say they will always fold before you. Don't worry. You're on the right side of history here. Wow, very complex message. Some of you are dealing with very challenging energies right now that is moving you in a way that you did not expect, but it's moving you for your higher good. Very powerful message. And what I will do at this time, I would like to see what other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with you all at this time. I'm going to pull some cards here. What other messages the higher energy would like for me to convey with the collective? And the cards that came out were intimacy, create silence, soul tribe, expression, creating a healthier version of community, and the number 0. And what I'm downloading here is there is a very deep part of you that yearns and longs for intimacy. What I'm downloading here is that you and your spiritual body yearns for intimacy, closeness, connectivity with people, having meaningful relationships, real relationships where you can be honest, truthful, and healthy and loving and supportive of one another. But I can see this for you, longing for that in your personal relationships. Someone that you can have by your side, walking through life with. But not only that, what I'm downloading is that you also want this for your interpersonal relationships, a friendship groups that sees you and loves you for who you are fully, and can embrace the visions that you have, that can connect with you on a deep level, and together you can merge your ideas and express yourself out together, creating all the different changes that you envision for this world. You long to be loved, but not just love. What I'm sensing, I'm trying to express this depth of yearning that your spirit is craving, a connection that is deep, that is real with the people around you, that usher in a healthy version of what community is. This is about connecting with people of the same vibration that love and care for each other, of a soul tribe. You're yearning for a village. You're yearning for a group of people in your world that are real. Through your silence, there's something happening here. In your silence, before, you used to always convey to people that we need to support each other, we need to help each other. You used to yell from the rooftops about this deep desire that you have, but it fell on deaf ears. And you chose to stop speaking about what your cravings and desires were for this planet. But your silence has been heard by a larger crowd of energetic frequencies, because you no longer relied on your vibration, your vocal cords, or you communicating with people that did not have the capacity to nurture your vision. But through this silence, your energetic frequency has shifted out into the cosmos. And through your connectivity through the fire, something has heard you. You have been heard. And it has bounced back to you like a boomerang, an energetic frequency in your world that will mirror or show up to you the very expression of your vibration to materialize in the 3D. I'm seeing ground zero here. Ground zero, starting from the bottom, cultivating itself up from a subspace dimension by way of your energetic frequency alone, by you choosing not to say anything, but your frequency and your vibration spoke very loudly. And it's happening for you, and it is materializing for you, one way or the other. Period. Woo! You're learning how to use your energy, your vibration, to manifest the reality that you see. You're learning how to pull it in from your vibration through your silence. You don't have to say what you see to people in order for it to come in. You're pushing it out through your energy. And knowing that you have a supportive team, knowing that you're connected to an energetic vibration that is above you or connected to you, they're wooing it in, helping you bring forth or ground the very visions that you see for yourself and for the community, because it is for a higher good. Period. I need to get out of here. Thank you all for joining me in tonight's healing circle. I will come down and ground myself back into reality. Thank you all for contributing your very powerful energy and growing this blazing fire. And with that being said, I'm going to close out tonight's healing circle, and I will see you all at the next.